They need some sort of crowd control though, that's my only concern. It's gotta be the Gatos Gacha, so more reliable source of crowd control indeed.
Oh man. I don't know, man. I feel like I prefer the constant source of damage from Moreno, maybe something like an Eve, compared to the Valentina, or maybe a Lilia. So it's gonna be a glorious pathway steal, most likely.
What is the mid lane gonna be here? Oh, Robbie. 2-0, he says, not 2-1. A difference there. Oh, an old signature of Gila Sans. This is
Oh,
an ego battle, bro.
I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
I love it. You know what? Let's go. Both these teams.
Their classic battle here in the gold lane. It's going to be PH versus PH, baby. It's Amon versus Kelra.
That is true. Let's take a look at the emblems real quick. Ooh. Brave Smite on both. This is... I like it. I like it on the Phobies especially. And it is the flicker for both of the gold laners. Sans, there's no purifies at all. It's just... It is an ego battle, man. I like it.
I'm not sure if you need the purifier
That's
for...
true. But like, you know, it's not every day.
Oh, look at that.
Freaking Hunter. I like it here for Kelra. Yeah, he's not going to play in the lane for, you know, 1v1s. So don't go Master Assassin. Go for something else. It's either defensive or to get your items faster, and it is the Bargain Hunter. Bottom lane.
On. Hunter's still level 3. Oh, take a look at the damage here. Under the turret, still able to survive for now, but it's very low.
Yeah, great patient to hold on the flicker, but he is going to be freezed out of the lane. But it's still very much tanky. Nile, do they want to go for another bout here? The bottom lane to exhaust the flicker. I feel like no, Nile will just try to get the orange buff for himself, and it looks like Lim Kochel is the only friend of yours, Miracle.
Just like in match 1 where we got it right, you know, just saying. Look, P with the XP crab take as well. It's looking good for Kyrie over Nile because he went for the gank before orange buff, so that's going to mess with the pathing a bit. And he's going to have to wait for purple buff to spawn back in. Good job by Finn here to delay the turtle take, but it does seem like ONIC are ready for that.
Oh, Shogun taking quite low health HP. Finn here is to back Shogun up. Sounds with the wings violence aggressively here, looking for the stun. House of Feather airstrike. Lutpi misses. He penalty zone there before the turtle. A lot of resources spent, but ONIC
And they
members
bought enough time, I guess, for the purple buff to be taken. Moreno steals the Feather airstrike, but gets chunked.
That's gonna be Baton, that's gonna be terrified as well. Sans is able to hold on. Now finds the turtle. Now dumping in with the cables. Down goes the horsey. Key boy and the turtle will be the casualty from that fight.
Very uncharacteristic mid-retry though by Kyrie. Now Moreno some chunk of damage towards Kelra. Especially he's on a Suyo. So you would think that he has the advantage here.
Yeah. I guess he was just thrown away earlier. Well played by Finn, but yes, 50-50 did not go to the hands of BTR. And now it is, or sorry, it did not go to the hands of ONIC. It went to BTR rather, with a kill too. So it's double the win. I think mainly it was because they tried to go for the gank in the bottom lane. The flicker would have been enough, but they wanted more. I think Kyrie got that, right?
Yeah. The XP bar is favoring towards Kyrie. But the longer the game goes, if ONIC plays this very safely, I think it's going to benefit them to Vitalize.
Yeah, on first frame, just the trigger, but that's about it.
That's why they take the Gato Gacha. So tanky. In the case of these ganks, by Kyrie on the Suyo, and especially with the Farsa, usually you would be able to take people out in the mid lane, but it's a bit tougher than that. Shogun, Dreadnought Armor, first item is just a component into the Rapid Boots. Sky Piercer, obviously still for the Suyo. And it is the normal start for Nile on this Lethal Ignition Fanny. Wow, you're right. I did not notice that. That is a Dreadnought Armor first component for Kelra. Huh. And a Leather Jerkin before he gets into the Corrosion side.
That is quite interesting.
I guess it's just purely for the Fanny because he knows, especially with a kill early, he can get bursted down. So, hey, good itemization, I guess, for Kelra.
I don't know, man. I feel like that's kind of an overkill. I think Warrior Boots would do him well, especially against Claude.
Maybe. But maybe he's
wait, but he's the gold standard, so what do I know?
Exactly. That's why you can't really, you know, say much. It's just safety. And with the Bargain Hunter, he can afford it, right? He can just go for the other items as well.
Now Lord, or the total already dragged towards Onyx favor here. Moreno, some pokes from Moreno, but he's still healthy, and it's gonna be round 2 here with Kalra still in the long lane.
Yep.
Expect the Spear of Destruction for him.
Yeah, round 1, it was a clean take from
look at-
BIGETRON by
look at Nile.
Vitality. Take a look at Nile already. Rotating for top. ONIC, he has to relay the message that Nile has been missing. Nile shows here on towards the turret. Nile, he has enough damage? Oh, take a look at the Dreadnought armor doing work. SOD doesn't miss. Oh, Nile! Actually,
What do I know?
Misposition, and that's gonna be Kyrie taking the turtle on the bottom side of the map. Here comes the Kalaski boy. Will not survive, so that's gonna be the only casualty. 2-4-1, and ONIC, they got the turtle.
That's your answer. That's why he built the Dreadnought armor and the leather jerkin, so he can solo kill Nael.
Astaghfirullah Lutfi again? Oh man, what do I know? I'm barking up the wrong tree here.
Right, don't question the gold standard, alright?
And the turret top is down already.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I think even Nael wasn't prepared for that, right? He's
No.
like, why am I not dealing as much damage as I thought I would?
Yeah.
Dreadnought leather jerkin start. Wow.
And this is why you always check the items in between
Exactly.
your rotation, guys. It is that important, especially in this kind of game where the elites are grouping up together.
What about a 2v1 though? I think it's...
Oh,
Okay, no way.
Flicker, Dark Wave combination plus the Cutthroat is still an overkill.
Yeah.
Down, Kelra goes.
Okay, maybe an Antiquirus and a Winter Crown would help him there. But yeah, not the Dreadnought and the leather jerkin. It's a flicker from Shogun too.
Yeah. But good to see that BTR is not giving up to get to get Keller, all right? It didn't happen the first
Nile.
time with Nile. Sans?
My wings.
Some mental damage there, I guess.
Sorry.
Oh, it lands. How the heck are you that
Crazy.
accurate with it? He gets back to the lane if he wants to, but no, he stays in mid.
He's playing it safely right now, ONIC. No need to rush, especially with this kind of composition. Time is definitely on their side with the scaling and all.
Ooh, so read by Kai there. Now it's going to go back to the purple buff. It'll be up in 14, and the turtle is going to be up faster. 8 seconds now. So ONIC have the tempo advantage.
For sure. And Kaori, I don't think he's going to lose another turtle fight here with a 50-50 or a 70-30 for himself. And now Keyboy and Sans already guarding the perimeter for ONIC.
BIGETRON spots all 5 members of ONIC in the turtle spits, and that's why they will not be hasty. That's a 2-man penalty zone. Another man with a knockup as well. Now Lutfi is trying to hold on. Penalty zone spent. Now take a look at Kelra on Nile. He has nowhere to go unless he finds a route. And he almost lands there as Nile still able to stay composed. Eyes on the manhunt though. He is sniffing where Nile went, but he went wrong. He went to the wrong way. On the bottom side of the map here, Lutfi finds 2 members of BTR now. Can he escape? For now, he can.
Yes, the War Axe though. BTR respecting that one.
Yeah.
Learn from the lesson of that Nyla gang in the top lane.
It's so well played, man. ONIC know they have the tempo advantage. They use it. BTR wanted to go for the fight, but ONIC respected as well. They just played it safe and disengaged from the situation. Even almost caught an exit frag on Nile. But now it's back to the slow game. ONIC have built a 1,000 gold lead, and BIGETRON, they're trying to keep those losses at a low point. Great feather airstrike. Oh, baits out the BMI. That's done. Oh! Wow!
Hand flicker, and that will allow the bottom lane to open up for ONIC. Nile finds a trade though. But man, oh man, both teams are actually playing it very well.
Yeah. That feels like cheating, man. You exhausted the flicker and gunning someone down from 10 miles away.
He's so accurate with that SOD actually, yeah? Like, he's getting very, very close to targets that he should have no way to get close, especially the Fanny earlier up top there. But yeah, it is a slow build now. Both teams know not to fight before a neutral objective. They're just going to be farming, waiting for those item power spikes. Kelra and Eman, both approaching their Swift Trinity.
Yeah. Not looking good from BTR because when the game goes like this, there's nothing going on the map. The farm battle, Kari wins it. The clear battle, Kelra wins it. The clear battle in the mid lane, Sans also wins it against Moreno. So BTR, they gotta be a bit more desperate and play with a bit more urgency from now on.
I don't think so. I think that it's okay to play chill. They have ways to play around the team fights as long as they don't forget the fundamentals, you know? Because if they desperately just go for brawls, we saw what the Brawly team ended up placing in the standings. It's a different meta now. You can't just be brawling randomly.
That's going to be the mid turret. Very vulnerable. Comes out of BTR. Still able to defend it for now. BIGETRON, they realize that they have pushed top, so they can take more control. River, lower quarter. That's a flicker from Sans.
Exactly.
So that's a big resource already spent.
Yeah. Rare, I think that's a misposition from Sans here. Usually he's very meticulous with the way he's positioning, especially on a Farsa. But sometimes he's super aggressive. It's just the risk that you're taking.
Slow game. Oh, a stun from Keyboy. No follow-up though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it is just back to the building game. I don't really necessarily agree that ONIC will have the advantage if they play slow and they play through the side lane. Nile should have plenty of ways to deal with it, and they also have a Claude that can do the same thing. They can constantly give farm over to Nile, even though, yeah, he's more reliant on the purple buff, that's for sure. It's still very safe. Opportunity achieved by Eman. Shogun?
Yeah. Kara achieved it earlier.
Yep. Both
laners already hitting that power spike. Oh, that's Shogun. Committed a shoulder bash. Moreno finds a Terrified. Two members of the frontliners of ONIC are at least 50% HP.
Look at the waves though, it's definitely favoring ONIC, and I don't think BTR has enough firepower to burst this one, but they take the gamble anyway. Yeah. Oh, they reset.
Revitalize pops, Glorious Pathway put down.
Oh wow.
The AOG cancelled. Oh my goodness, cancelled multiple times. Keyboy taken down. Come on, finds an angle to take Sans down, and here comes the damage from Kelra. SOD, great body block by Shogun. At least allow B the bodyguard. Now Kelra. With the stolen penalty zone, finds the angle to take two members off the board. And BIGETRON, they have wiped ONIC out.
BIGETRON got ONIC off guard, but the MVP of that fight, I think, was Shogun. He was there deterring the threat of airstrike from Sans, body blocking the Spear of Destruction from Kelra.
Wow.
He's literally doing anything but Moreno with that chase down the penalty zone. Definitely the master of this orchestra that BTR is doing right now.
A master class of team fighting, of poking, of even playing around the Lord. Wave up top was good for ONIC. They go and bait out some resources with their superior poke back and forth. The Claude walks up. Moreno finds these angles. They bait out a flicker from Sans, and then it's a slow build-up as they constantly chunk Keyboy, Lutpi. Then when ONIC get desperate while BTR were holding the Lord, they go for an all-out fight with already an advantage that they built through those small victories. It was fantastic by BTR.
Really was, and now not really the greatest of siege potential from BTR, so they gotta figure out a way through this, but Glorious Pathway stolen from Moreno.
Whoa, AOG finds Kai, no follow-up. They want the turret, and they will get it. Now the Lord is still alive. Oh, comes Nile with the cables, and the help of Iman to take Keyboy down. And that's gonna be 4 deaths to Keyboy this game.
Yeah, there's a reason why this team is called the Robin Hood of MPL. They're always super fierce against teams that are on paper better than them. And it was a W2 for BTR the first leg. Might be the second one here, the second leg. ONIC, they're cornered.
Shogun! Oh, Shogun finds a two-man con as well! The collapse from BIGETRON is just beautiful! The layers, the juggles and the coordination. 2 members again deleted, including Kelra.
Remember when I said they don't really have the best siege potential? Well, what do I know once again?
It's all about the zoning again. Shogun, what a game, what a performance here up against ONIC. They're doing things to ONIC that we haven't seen any other team do in this season, at least, right?
I agree.
I mean, other than BTR, of course, in that first leg, and maybe GeekFam in the second ONIC loss. But ONIC, they're on the back foot now. They tried to out-execute BIGETRON's composition. Again, a very risky style of play for ONIC, very risky style of drafts. That's what that's the conclusion we came to before the game started, right? It's a different approach, always for ONIC. It'll be a different approach to counter these things. They don't go for the traditional route. And it just hasn't paid off. The Wind of Nature already, but look at And Man on the other side, there's no one that could really threaten him, so he doesn't even go for a defensive item. It's straight Melfic gun. Now he's building towards the Wind of Nature, so he's completely disregarding Sans as a threat in these skirmishes, just mainly because there's Shogun with the jumps, there's Moreno who can also go in, the Gatot Kacha obviously, and it's just never free for Sans. And if you forget all that, then the Fanny comes in and kills Sans as well.
It's one of the rare games where Sans is still sitting at a 0 kill in 15 minutes on a Farsa. You do not see this ever. Even against the greatest of teams in the whole world.
Oh, Kelra, they're gonna read him out. Finn!
Hold on a second.
Wow!
That's a big taunt. Oh my God, Kelra Wind of
way.
Nature in a 1v4. BIGETRON, they read the gold standard like a book.
That's crazy. 1-4-0 Kelra. He gets read out. Finn held that position. And now there's no side lane control.
Yeah. He's crushed that for ONIC right now. And right now, BTR is not really completely going for the Lord. As Eman's gonna be the one who's poking it down. Already half HP. And BTR will take the second Lord for themselves. Oh my God. The Ego battle.
Wow.
So far is won by the Ego man, Nile.
High risk, high reward. As Aldo put it, the big game player shows up when it matters. He's certainly showing up here. Sure, a solo kill early from Kelra, but after that, it's been a full turnaround for BTR. Let's take a look at the items one more time. The Wind of Nature was used earlier. Kelra did fantastic considering the circumstances. He baited out, or rather procced the Rose Gold Meteor with his own damage. A good Spear of Misery that pinned him down, but the Revitalize is already back up.
Ridiculous. Late clear though from ONIC with the Moskov, but now rather S-Track super early.
Yeah.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Only down bottom of the turret available.
Towards pathway to again delay the rotations from the members of BTR. They
good.
have defended. That's Shogun actually overextending, and ONIC there quick to capitalize. Now ONIC is on landing. Luckily, Emon has the flicker to get out. No! Emon clutch in his DNA, followed up by the Maestro and BIGETRON. They found the re-engage, and that's gonna be the collapse on towards Kai. The Maestro claims the double.
All the item swaps from Kyrie, it does not matter. Now they're beelining towards the base.
And BIGETRON, they look to just lock in the base. Ladies and gentlemen, in this best of 3, BIGETRON by Vitality, they will